Hi everyone, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing great. This is Praveen from Team Debru, and in today's video we are going to talk about how to make $100 per day with Clickbank using pin interest. Before we dive into today's video, if you're interested in joining the fastest growing affiliate marketing community, you can do so by joining the AFK forum powered by Team Debru for free by clicking the link in the description of this video. So what are you waiting for? Join us today. Welcome to today's video on how to make $100 per day with Clickbank using pin interest. This video is powered by Team Debru, and myself, Praveen, will be the presenter for today's video. So the first thing we gotta do is we gotta go to Clickbank to find our offer. If you guys don't know what Clickbank is an affiliate network, and it is one of the biggest affiliate network. If I can even say that it is the biggest affiliate network. It has a lot of products. It has a huge selection of products. They have a lot of niche, and every niche have sub-vertical niche, and all these sub-vertical has at least 100 products, and sometimes it has more than 1,000 products per sub niche to promote. So they are huge, they are big, guys, and they have a very big reputation. They have been in the industry for quite some time, and the products that they actually promote over here are super legit. Why I can actually tell you that it's super legit is because they have this kind of, you know, the policies that Amazon, maybe Lazada or eBay have. 30-day return policy. They have those policy, which means if your customer purchase the product and they are not satisfied, within 30 days they can actually return that product and get a full refund, guys. So you can only do this if you have a legit product. You can't do this when you don't have a legit product. So I've been talking about Clickbank. A lot of people knows Clickbank and stuff like that. So let's go to the big thing that we're going to talk about today. We are going to talk about pin interest, and this is pin interest. Actually, what is pin interest? Pin interest is just another social media, guys. It's just like Facebook, Instagram, you can even say YouTube. It's just another social engine. And one thing about pin interest is that pin interest is a very undervalued social media when compared to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. A lot of people think pin interest is that where the pictures are there and you can't do stuff. It's very undervalued, guys. But those who knows how to utilize pin interest, they know that pin interest is actually a huge market, a great market that actually you can make a lot of money, and that's what we're going to teach you. We're going to take an offer from Clickbank today, and we're going to show to you how you can actually promote it in the pin interest. I'm not saying this for fun, guys. I'm not saying that pin interest is great, because research has shown that pin interest actually has the highest average order value, guys. Highest average order value simply means that one person purchase value of one average person in pin interest is much more compared to Facebook, Instagram, guys. The big giants, pin interest actually beat them. One person actually spent somewhere around $50 in pin interest compared to Facebook and Instagram. So they have the highest average order value. So when you know somebody is actually spending this much in pin interest, definitely you know that you have a huge opportunity to make a lot of money in pin interest. But why actually people are spending a lot of money in pin interest when they are not spending a lot of money in Facebook and Instagram? Actually, there are people spending money in Facebook and Instagram, but more people are spending money in pin interest because most of the users in the pin interest are from tier 1 country, which means they are from countries like UK, United States, Australia, New Zealand, Denmark, Norway, countries like that. There's a lot more tier 1 countries. Tier 1 countries means average person earns more than $70,000 and more, guys. So this is why they can actually spend more, because they earn a lot. They are from tier 1 country and they have the capacity to spend, and that's why Pinterest is one of the best marketplace that you can go. But when you're choosing an offer to promote in Pinterest, for example, you take an offer from Clickbank and you want to promote it in Pinterest, you must always keep in mind that you must be a little bit choosy when you want to choose the offers that you're going to promote in Pinterest, because Pinterest tend to have more female audience than the male, which means, let me just tell you the statistic of Pinterest, guys. 80% of Pinterest traffics are female, and this is more than any social media, guys. Even the big giants like Facebook, Instagram, they do not have 80% of their traffics are female. For example, if you compare Pinterest and Facebook only have 53% of their traffic which is female, and Instagram only have 44% of their traffic as female. So Pinterest has a huge female audience target. So when you're choosing an offer, keep in mind of this so that you can choose an offer targeting female. I'm not telling if you target male it won't run. Definitely it will run, but when you target female, it will open up your opportunity, it will open up your space, scope, your broadness, and you can actually have more broader audience that you can actually target and actually earn money from. And also, when you're choosing the offers that you're going to promote in Pinterest, you need to know a little bit of Pinterest. So maybe you don't know. I'm here to tell you a little bit statistics regarding Pinterest. So maybe you want to note it down, take a piece of paper, pen, or note it down in your notepad or whatever. So let me tell a little bit statistic regarding the Pinterest, which will be very, very useful for you. 43% of the Pinterest users plan to get a new home in 5 years time. So there's 43% who wants to buy a new home. So when you're choosing a niche, if you choose like something like home decor, home renovation, the chances that you are going to get sellers, you're going to get buyer, you're going to get your product sold is quite a lot. And then 1 in 2 people in the Pinterest is almost going to take a vacation in 6 months time. This is just an average. 1 in 2 people is going to take vacation in 6 months time. This means vacation, trip, travel, all these kind of product. This niche will be also a very, very highly sellable niche in the pin traffic. 52% of the Pinterest users actually likes food and beverage. Keep in mind, guys, food and beverage is like one niche that will never die. It will be there always, and most of the social media has niche for food and beverages. My personal favorite is food and beverage as well. So 52% of people in Pinterest like foods and beverages. So you can go ahead and keep in mind of this when you're choosing an offer as well. So you can choose food and beverage niche as well. 70% of Pinterest users actually likes accessories, watch, jewelries. Like I told you before, 80% of Pinterest audience are female, and these are things that female likes: accessories, watches, jewelries. So 70% of the Pinterest audience like this, and if you target them on this particular niche, it's fairly high for you to get your business running very fast. And I read an article regarding Pinterest a few days back, and they told me in that article it was written that one of the most highest target audience in Pinterest is for home decor, as well for jewelries, accessories, DIY deco, something like that. So these kind of things you should keep in mind when you want to choose an offer with Clickbank and promote it with Pinterest. And also 52% of users in Pinterest are most likely to spend more than $500 in beauty product, guys. And this is not just I'm telling you this has been proven by Pinterest itself. In their statistic, they have told that 52% of their users spend $500 and more on beauty product in the past 6 months. So just example, 52% spends like $500 in a beauty product, and you are promoting beauty product, and all you want is like 10% to choose your beauty product. Maybe your beauty product is $300, they are willing to spend $500. So if you're $300, you will be earning $3,000 per month, which is equivalent to $100 per day. If you divide it with 30, $100 per day. So that's how you make money. So the next thing we're gonna do is now we're gonna get to this video. I'm gonna show to you how you can actually make money. What is the process of doing taking Clickbank's offer and promoting it in Pinterest. Whatever, before I dive into this video, I would like you to know that Pinterest is actually a free traffic. They do have paid traffic, same like Facebook, Quora, YouTube, Instagram. They do have paid traffic, but we're not going to talk about paid traffic right now. We are only going to talk about organic free traffic. So it takes time for you to build audience. You always remember, because you're not spending not even a little bit money, so not even a little bit money to bring up traffic. So definitely for the organic traffics to build up in your account, it will take some time, but definitely it will build up. It works, guys. So the first thing you gotta do is go back to Clickbank and choose an offer that you like, guys. Keep in mind that you always, when you want to choose an offer, I will highly recommend you to go in a specific niche. And when you want to choose that specific niche, mostly choose the niche that you like. When I say 70% of Pinterest users like accessories, jewelry, watches, doesn't mean that even you don't like watches, you just go and choose watches because there's target audience. Of course you can do that if you're a very committed person, but I'm lazy, guys, so I'm not as that committed. So if I choose something that I don't like, I scared that I will have the shiny object syndrome. If you know what the shiny object syndrome is, it actually means, like, for example, today you're watching this video, how to make $100 with Clickbank using Pinterest, and you're like, whoa, that's free traffic, man, I could try it as well. And you go ahead and try it, and in 4 days you tell like, this bullshit, guys, this does not work. And then you quit this thing, then you move on into another thing, and then you quit that thing as well, and then you move on into another thing. That's shiny object syndrome. So that you don't have a shiny object syndrome, choose something that you like, guys, so that it will be very easy for you. And if you go to the Clickbank, this is the Clickbank's marketplace. You can actually go scroll down and see all the niche that they have over here: health, fitness, home garden, games, cooking, food, wine, what else is here? These kind of things are travel. These kind of things sells very, very well in Pinterest, guys. So when you want to choose these offers, make sure that you keep this in mind. But for this video purpose and my Pinterest purpose, I'm gonna choose an offer that vertical that I like, which is the spirituality, new age, and alternate belief. So if you go over here, these are the offers that is listed in the spirituality, new age, and alternative beliefs vertical. So whenever I'm going to choose an offer with Clickbank, I always sort them by gravity. I have few things that I take into consideration before I promote a product in Clickbank, and before I choose an offer which I want to promote in Clickbank. First thing would be the gravity. So I sort them by gravity, and I will not choose anything which has gravity less than 50, guys. As you can see over here, this has gravity of 219. This has gravity of 210. So these products all sell. What gravity means is simple, guys. In 30 days For example, let's take this product, new manifestation magic mega hit generates massive EPCS. So this product, actually 200 people have tried it and 200 people have actually sold this product. I'm not sorry guys, let me rephrase it. 219 people have actually sold this product in the past 30 days, which means this product is actually a selling product. And when I say don't choose something which has less than 50% 50 gravity, which means not even 50 people have actually sold that product, that means the product is not selling. And you're not going to choose something that do not sell. You're not if you're a huge super affiliate, then you can choose a product that do not sell and drive massive traffic into it. And when people seeing you as a super affiliate, you're driving massive traffic into it, people will come and join your traffic, and then they will build up their audience as well. But if you're starting with pin interest, and I assume you are a beginner who wants to start making money with the pin interest, so if you are a beginner, definitely choose something that sells, so that actually when you sell your product is already been selling, your product is already in market, so somebody is already been promoting your product and it's working for them, and it should work for you as well. So that's the first thing I take into consideration. The second thing that I take into consideration is the average sale. So when you're choosing a product, I do not choose a product that sells more than $400, $300. I do not choose big products. In some verticals I do, maybe in affiliate marketing, business opportunities, cryptos, maybe in this niche, these are the payouts available. So this niche you can choose that kind of payout. But in niche like spirituality, new age, maybe travel, food, I would not choose a product which has a very high commission average sale. You know why? Because for example, if the product has an average sale of $500, for example, let's just make it a round out number so that it's easy for us to count. Let's make it $500. If the average product if the average sell rate is $500, which means that product you should be at least getting a 50% commission, so that product's value should be $1,000. So if the product, somebody is actually paying $1,000 for the product, so first thing is $1,000 is a big money, so somebody might need a little bit time to pay for the product. For example, if I'm promoting something which is like this $36.64, let's just put it as $40, promoting a product of $40, what happens is somebody can, when they see this product, they say, hey, it's a good product, I'm just gonna buy it. They can just swipe their credit card and buy it. But when the product is like $1,000, even though it's a good product, maybe they don't have the money yet, maybe their money is in a different account, maybe they need to go and withdraw their money, and when the time they wake up in the morning, go to the bank, they might change their mind. So there's a lot of things, guys. Maybe they're waiting for a payment, and by the time the payment arrives, it's like 1 or 2 weeks, and then they forget about the product in total. And then whenever your price of the product increase, your customer value increase as well. So for example, somebody buys a product of $40 with you and he's not satisfied with the product. Let's just assume he's not satisfied with the product, and then there is a very high chance he will not go and redeem his money. I think so. There will be a very high chance that he will not go and redeem his money back. He will not request the return back policy, refund policy, or whatever so and done. He will not do that. But when somebody is paying $1,000 for one product, he must be super satisfied with the product. Even though if the product is super good and he's not satisfied with the product, definitely he is going to claim a refund on that particular product. And I don't like refunds, I don't like cashbacks. So I keep this in mind when I choose my offer. And also another thing that I keep in mind when I choose my offer is that when I choose an offer, I make sure that they have this kind of this symbol means recurring billing. It's not necessary, but then why not, guys? Recurring bill means, for example, one guy buys your product for $40. There's a high chance he's highly likely, if he likes the product, he's highly likely he will buy the product next month, next month, and then maybe till the end of the year. So that is what recurring billing means. So why not? somebody is buying your product like monthly and you only promote it once, he bought the product once and then he's buying that monthly, so you're getting a passive income. So why not do that as well? So these are the things that I really consider when I want to promote something in Clickbank. So let's go to the next thing. So how do you actually promote this stuff in Pinterest? You go to them, like I always say, go to promote, copy, generate hop links in Clickbank, and then copy that hop links and paste it in your Pinterest. And I'm going to show to you how you do it. But before that, let's get into Pinterest. And this is Pinterest. And let me tell you one thing about Pinterest, which I feel like it is a kind of con of the Pinterest. It's not a big deal, guys, but then I feel like it's one thing that one disadvantage of the Pinterest is that the Pinterest, they do not like affiliate links, which means you don't go ahead and straight away post your affiliate link in the Pinterest. They don't like it. Like for example, you press the image and then it leads to the offer page itself. They don't like it at all. The community of Pinterest do not like that. So highly suggested method is that you lead them to a landing page or a blog or a website, whatever that you can do, guys. So there's a lot of methods to create a landing page. The one that I personally use is the ClickFunnels, the one that I highly recommend you. This is one of the best landing page software there is, but it's a paid version. So if you want to use free version, there is a 14 days free trial, of course, but then if you want to use something without paying money at all, you can actually go ahead and try AWS, Amazon Web Service, which is free, or you can even go ahead and try WordPress, which is also free. So regardless of what you do, or you can even create a blog page, which is also free. You can go to blogger.com and create your own blog page, and then you lead them to that particular blog, which is your landing page, and then in your landing page you will have a link to the offer page, and that's the way to do it with the Pinterest. I think this is like a downfall of the Pinterest, but then most of the time people do this. People just, even in YouTube, you can just put your affiliate link. In Facebook, they are very strict about this, but in YouTube you can actually put your affiliate link over there. It does not matter. But then a lot of people actually try to get them to a landing page where you can actually opt in. They can actually opt in into your newsletters. You can get their email so that you can get a database of email. You can collect their email to do email marketing. So this is something that a lot of people have already been doing. Personally, I don't like this method, but then it's highly efficient, guys. I will highly recommend you, if you're starting with a brand new journey with affiliate marketing and you want to make money with Clickbank using Pinterest, definitely create a landing page, create a website, create a blog where you have a plugin, something like that, to collect your collect the email of the visitors so that they can actually subscribe to your newsletter. So you can actually send them other offers related to their interest. You can do email marketing as well. So this is the stuff regarding Pinterest. So let's dive in and how you can actually make money with Pinterest. First, you need to drive traffic to your post. So what you got to do is you got to create an account with Pinterest. You can create a free account, you can create a business account, it's up to you. I use free account. So once you have create a free account with Pinterest, the next thing you got to do is you got to go ahead and create bots. You got to create at least 5 to 10 bots in your profile. Let's go to my profile over here. I have around, I just starting, guys, I just starting to do this, and definitely I will try to update everybody on what happens with my journey with the Pinterest. As you can see, I have 5 bots over here, and highly recommended for you is to choose to have at least 5 to 10 bots. So when you go inside the bots over here, this is how the bots looks. So once you have actually 5 to 10 bots, and the next thing you got to do is you got to drive traffic to your particular profile. So how do you do that? You got to post, like you got to do like in like social medias. For example, Instagram, we call it posts. In Facebook we call it Facebook post. In Instagram we call it Insta post or Insta story. In Pinterest we call them pins. So you gotta pin like whenever I say pin, it's equivalent to post. Don't ask me why is it pin, guys. It's just their marketing, their branding way, how they do it. So it's pin. So you gotta pin like 30 to 50 times a day. When you keep doing 30 to 50 times pin a day, you will definitely be driving a lot of traffic into your Pinterest account. And when I say 30-40 pins a day, people will be like, crazy, man, I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna take like freaking a lot of time for me to actually go ahead and do 30 to 50 times pin per day. Actually, it's not that hard, guys. It's pretty simple. What you gotta do is, for example, let's go, I have this board over here, right? Religion. So what I gotta do is I gotta go and press religious quotes. And remember, guys, the pin, I almost forget about this. Before I go to that, remember, guys, the Pinterest is often not considered as a search engine, but it is a search engine, just like how YouTube is. YouTube is a search engine, and just like how other things are, Quora, stuff like that, everything's a search engine, guys. And a lot of people actually forget about that. And when something is search engine, there is always basic SEO involved, search engine optimization. And for example, the basic thing I do is, when I create a bot, I do a description for my bot. I keep this word religion, then religion, belief, religion, then Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, Sikhism, Judaism, Jainism, agnostic. So these kind of things will actually, God, this kind of thing will actually, these are keywords, guys. These keywords will actually help me a lot to drive traffic into my Pinterest, guys. So what I was doing, so keep that in mind, guys. This is also a search engine, so SEO, basic SEO is very important. So the next thing, how do you pin 30 posts to 50 posts per day? Go to the search engine, search something related to your keyword. Let's go for religious tattoo for women. So religious tattoo for women. I hope there's no 18 access over here. There's no nude picture or something like that. I really hope, guys. So how do you pin it? It's pretty simple, guys. All you gotta do is go ahead, press this button over here. Press this button over here. Choose the board that you want to pin it. For example, I want to pin it on a, let's see, for the sake of it, man, this is nothing to do with me, man. So let's go for religious codes, guys. Religious code would be good. So all you gotta do is search religious code and then press the save button and choose the board that you want to pin it, and that's it. You have pinned, literally you have pinned a post. And you might be asking me, actually, what are you doing? You're pinning somebody else's post. And that is what you will be doing in the Pinterest. 80% of the time you will be pinning somebody else's post, and 20% you will be creating your own post. So maybe, for example, let me just do in a rough thing. So if you're like pinning 50 images, 50 pins if you're doing 50 pins per day, that means you only do like 2 to 3 your own pins, or maybe 5 your own pins if you're like sorry guys, if you're like hardworking guys, sorry, I just lost the word. If you're like hardworking person, and then just go ahead and pin like create your own 5 your own pins or 10 your own pins. And actually you can even do 2 own pins and just pin most of other people's you just pin other people's posts. So it's pretty simple, guys. You might be thinking, but how it will drive traffic, how it will actually make me generate money. I will come to that topic in a while. But before that, when you pin somebody's post, whatever audience that particular person have will be also involved and in your profile, in your post, because you pinned that particular profile or that particular post inside your bot as well. So the audience that particular post has will come to your post as well. So that is how you drive traffic into your profile. So if you keep doing it like 30 to 50 times a day, and you do it like for 1 month, definitely you're gonna drive a lot of traffic into pin interest, guys, into your profile. So I will choose you, I'll tell you how you can actually go ahead and pin. When you go ahead and press the image over here, for example, as you can see, this is his post. Never be a prisoner of your past. It's just a lesson, not a life sentence. So as you can see over here, this image has been pinned 3,000 times, and this kind of image is what you are looking for. When the image is pinned 3,000 times, which means this image, this post has actually 3,000 around 3,000 people actually visited that post and pinned that post. So most probably that particular audience will come to your profile as well. So all you gotta do, you don't need to think about this followers, guys. This is nothing to do with your pins. So you think about this pin and then you go ahead and pin. Simple as that. So that is how you pin profile, and you got to do this like 50 times per day. How long it will take, guys? 20 minutes, 15 minutes? Just go and pin. Yes. So it's that easy, guys. So it's that easy to actually pin that particular post in your pin interest and then drive traffic to your pin interest profile. So let's go to the next session where I'm going to tell you on how you can actually promote your offer in the pin interest and then get money for it. Like I told you, now we know how to drive traffic into the pin interest. The next thing would be how I'm going to make money with pin interest. So you took the offer and you took the offer in Clickbank, right? So now what you got to do, you got to go ahead and choose create your own pin and attach your landing page URL over there. So what we're gonna do is, let me just put this, what you're gonna do is very simple, guys. Let me open another page of pin interest, guys. So what we're going to do is we're gonna choose an image which has a lot of views. For example, this one has 800. I'm not interested in this. This one has 3,000. So this one has 5,000, but this one looks good, guys. I like this one. Never be a prisoner of your past, and it was just a lesson and not a life sentence. So this is a positive code which can be added into my bot as well. So I have meditation codes, I have a religious bot. So depending on your bot, this is the post that I want because they have 3,000 pin and I would like to do this post. But when you click on this particular post, it will actually lead you, as you can see over here, it will lead you to that particular person's landing page, guys. So as you can see, this is that particular person's landing page, and definitely over here he might have a affiliate link. As you can see over here, LeadsGate, he's promoting LeadsGate over here. So that's how it works, guys. So that's how you gotta do it as well. So you will direct them to your landing page. Now you gotta create your own post, your own pin in the pin interest. So how do you do? All you gotta do is replicate whatever that is working already. That's all you gotta do. Like how we do in YouTube, we don't create our own text. When we go to see a video which has a high views, we just go ahead, use our TubeBuddy, copy paste that particular tag, and then copy that particular tag and paste it in our tag section, and it will work for us as well. So you're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna replicate this whole thing, and definitely gonna change the background and stuff like that, but then you're gonna replicate the whole thing. How you're gonna do that is, it's pretty simple, guys. Let me just change this view first because I scared that you might not see any type of pop-up or something like that. If you never seen any pop-up when I'm talking, I was literally very sorry, guys. Now you'll be seeing all kinds of pop-up. So the first thing you gotta do is you got the image that you want to do, and you can go and head to Canva, our favorite Canva, guys. Don't worry, guys, Canva is a free to use software. If you don't know Canva, I think most of y'all know Canva if you're following the Debra channel, because most of the thing we do, we use Canva. But if you don't know Canva, Canva is a place that you can actually design anything, and it's free. They have their pro version as well, but then we will not be needing that. Our free version is good enough for us. So once you have come to Canva, over here all you got to press is pin interest. So when you press pin interest, they will actually give you a template of what size the pin interest will be, and all the stuff, all the other pin interest templates that you might be interested in. So we want a blank one because we want to replicate this particular pin interest, this particular pin, guys. I always get confused with that. So once you have come to this particular page, all you gotta do is go to the background section, choose a background that you want. He has stars, right? Just cancel this one over here, just cancel this one as well. So he has stars over here. So we are going to put water droplets. Done. Next thing we gotta do is we gotta go and add text, and we're gonna change the font a little bit. Let's go and choose a nice font. So this font looks nice. So now all you gotta do is just replicate whatever that his content is about. Never be a prisoner of your past. So sorry guys, so never be a prisoner of your past. It was what? It was just a lesson, not a life sentence. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence. So bring this. I can move that arrow. Move that. Just gonna resize it. Just gonna put it very nicely. Is it good enough? Yep. Let's just play with the font a little bit, make it bold. Can't make it bold for this font, so let's change the color of this font. Let's see whether it's nice. Nope, you can't see this color, so I'm a little bit bad with colors. I think black was the best. Let's go for gray. Nope, black is the best, guys, for this one. Let's go for green, maybe. I think it will be weird, right? Blue, maybe. Nope. So let's go for black, so you can actually read it clearly, right? Never be a prisoner of your past. It was just a lesson. So once you have done that, the next thing you gotta do is go ahead and download it. Do not download it in JPEG, PNG, because in Pinterest the file that you need to download is JPEG. So go to JPEG over here, download the file and press the download button, and that's it. You're done designing your pin. What it takes, what, less than 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes to do one pin. So if you do like 5 pins, your own 5 pins per day, it takes you less than 30 minutes. So once you have done that, you go to your pin interest, you go to your board that you want to publish this. So we're gonna publish this on manifest, and then you go add create pin, and then you just, where did I save it? So just drag it. Done. That's it. And then in your title you put maybe never be a prisoner of past. Okay, that's good. Only first 30 characters. So how many characters? Prisoner of past is nice. Yes, prisoner of past. So over here is where you can actually put all your SEO's description regarding this particular post. You can actually elaborate a little bit regarding the post itself. Never be a prisoner of your past. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence. A lot of people has been a victim of this particular thing, a victim of their past, and they did not move on. You can do stuff like that. If you think that is a little bit hard, all you gotta do is go ahead and see what this guy actually put in his put the description in his post. As you can see, have you ever read a powerful quote, blah 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 blah. you can have you can actually have an idea on how to do the description if you see his code, and you can actually copy his code. And just for the sake of this video, I'm going to do this, and then just add it just copy this code over here, and then you paste it over here, and then you add it a little bit here and there. And then you can also remember, since this is a SEO medium, you can also add hashtags over here, guys. So you can have any hashtag, prisoner of past, maybe, sorry, prisoner of past. Then you can add another hashtag of maybe past life, don't regret of your past, stuff like this. You can add a lot of hashtags, guys, and remember not to go above the keywords, the words that they have limited you to, but you can add a lot of SEO keywords. You can add hashtag, you can add description. In your description itself, you can actually relate to your post, stuff like that. And then this part over here is where you actually add your landing page URL. And remember, guys, do not add your affiliate link straight away here. Add your landing page URL. Don't add your affiliate link straight away over here. So once you have add your affiliate URL, your landing page, once you have add your landing page link over here, all you gotta do is save, and you are done creating your own post with Pinterest. So this is what this is the thing that you gotta do. You gotta drive traffic. The way to drive traffic is just go ahead and pin 30 to 50 of other people's posts which you think is pinned a lot. For example, let me just do it again, guys, just so that you can see. This one has 2K. God is in control. I can actually pin this inside my religion board. All right, so that's how you do it, and you do it like this, like 30 to 50 times per day to drive traffic into your profile. It's pretty simple. I think it will take you less than 30 minutes to do this. I think 30 minutes is quite a long time. Maybe 15 minutes to pin 30 to 50 images. Once you have pinned that, create 2 to 5 your own Pinterest images and pin it inside your profile with your affiliate link. Because whenever you go to your profile, people don't like it. The Pinterest community, they just don't like to see everything is your post and everything has your affiliate link. It leads you like to somewhere, and you just want something, but you're not giving the community back the value, so they don't like that. So drive traffic, create 2 to 5 pins of your own, put your affiliate link there, and then you can start driving people into your profile, and as well as make $100 per day with Clickbank using the pin interest. And before I end this video, I would like to give you another option. But since whatever I said until now is a free option, this is not a free option, guys. This is actually a paid option. I'm not an affiliate for this. I have no link in the description. If you can see, there's no link for this at all. So this is called the Tailwind, guys. I think it's like monthly $100, something like that. So this software, this website or this software actually helps you a lot, because when you try to pin 30 or 50, some people might think that this is like a little bit hard work. So with this Tailwind, you can actually schedule everything upon to a week or maybe next week. For example, you just put today this week I only want to work 2 hours on Pinterest, my profile, and I want to drive traffic for the for the rest of the week. So all you gotta do is Sunday, go ahead, choose all the pins you want, schedule it over here in the Tailwind, schedule it everything properly, make your own pin, schedule it here as well, and then you can just sit tight until the next Sunday comes. The whole week the pin will be pinned according to your schedule. But this is a paid thing, so only if you want to make your life easier. Remember, guys, money always makes your life easier, but you can also do it the hard way I don't think it's the hard way. You can also do it the normal ordinary way without the tailwind as well, and it will work as well. So don't undervalue Pinterest. Pinterest is also a very big social media marketplace, guys. So if you know how to use Pinterest properly, you'll definitely be making a lot of money with Pinterest. I think we have reached to the end of today's video. It's a long video, guys. I hope this video was beneficial for you. If you have any question regarding today's video, do not hesitate to drop us a comment below, just below this video, and we will get to that particular comment ASAP. If you're interested in joining the fastest growing affiliate marketing community, you can do so by joining the AFK forum powered by Team Debru for free by clicking the link in the description of this video. Thanks again for watching.
Are you struggling with your affiliate marketing business or want to take things to the next level? Allow me to introduce you to Dijs University. Dijs University is the #1 affiliate marketing training platform in the world. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced affiliate marketer, Dijs University offers you thousands of different videos with topics such as Facebook, volume, adplexity, and many more of your favorite topics. Step by step, you will learn the secret super affiliate ways to get the most out of each traffic source. Dominate each vertical with our detailed quick start guides. Are you ready to get started? Click the link in the description to sign up today.